I'm Scott Stoltz. I am a designer. I'm an artist, maybe even more than I am a designer, although I don't make my living as an artist, per se. I'm a cook. I'm a lover of nature. I'm a dad. I am a person who wants to do work in my life that has meaning to people other than just myself. My mission is to create beautiful things that reconnect us to this wonderful natural world that we're a part of. Part of the mission in my mind of the Katachi series is what it symbolizes to me very personally, which is connection in form and in material between the forest, the natural world, and what we bring into our homes and use every day. If in some way we can get people to understand that there is this connection instead of it being a disconnect, then we've started to accomplish something that helps to carry us into the future. In developing Katachi and in thinking about how to help Dutch Made is how can I create an elemental vocabulary of form that has few enough elements that it doesn't immediately become signatured, and that designers can really create their own statements. So what I've done is I've provided an alphabet and a few words and a very rough outline of what the grammar might be. It's up to every individual designer to create their own essays, their own poetry, their own short stories, their own novels. This becomes their language. So more than anything that I've ever done in the past, this releases a really easy to use, very simple, but infinitely variable toolkit to creative people to take it wherever they want to take it. And a lot of that is going to be things that I would not have imagined. That's really good. That's really good. Ryan prototyped and built by hand all of the cabinet fronts that we'll be looking at in this setting. And he and I spent a lot of time talking to each other. We got to be acquainted on a professional level, and very quickly that also became a really solid friendship.
Even when I first saw his concepts as he presented them, my mind immediately was like, oh, I know the starting point for this design. He allowed things to evolve, to grow organically through the process. So if we needed to stray a little bit from how he originally saw something, he was completely open to that. From there, I was just like, you gotta turn me loose and give me a couple days and I'll get back to you. And that's exactly what happened. He could not believe how quick I was able to produce the visuals for what he had drawn and conceived in his mind, and the two just fell together naturally.
Katachi 1 and Katachi 2. Katachi 1 being the more square construction, and Katachi 2 having the semi-elliptical styles. It's a frame and panel system, but the vertical and the horizontal members are offset from each other so that you immediately begin to build layers. So all by itself, just with a plain panel, you have something that can feel modern, it can feel like arts and crafts, it can replace what is referred to in the industry as a shaker kitchen. When you begin to add the Katachi screens, you start to really explore the versatility of the system. While it's inspired by Japanese design, it doesn't mimic Japanese design. It's not a copy of anything, and it's not really quite like anything that anybody else in our industry or the furniture design industry is really doing right now. So it's a terrific opportunity that we're all extremely excited about.
When I first pulled up on the property and just saw the house from the outside, I knew that this was going to be something special. And then going inside and seeing it in that house really brought it to life for me.